25-year-old gives up his evenings delivering pizza 5 nights a week in order to pay off $55,000 in debt. I think he's a millennial, isn't he? Yeah. You know why he did it? Because Dave Ramsey's a big old meanie. Because Dave Ramsey's a jerk. Because Dave Ramsey doesn't understand. Nope. It didn't have anything to do with me. You know why he did it? Because he grew up. I told him indirectly over the air here, which I tell you over the air here all the time. Adults devise a plan and follow it. Children do what feels good. Now, there are children that are 58 years old, and there are grown-ups that are 25 years old. Adults devise a plan and follow it. They live with a sense of intentionality. They do things on purpose instead of by impulse. They have the ability to delay pleasure for a greater good, and that's called being a grown-up. And saying things like that over the airwaves today makes me a big old meanie. Dave Ramsey's nasty, and I don't believe in Dave Ramsey's advice. Oh, jeez. Oh, by the way, at the commercial break, I was out, and I met 2 everyday millionaires during the break. Both of them said they became millionaires listening to what we teach. So my investment advice must be horrible. I mean, the stuff I teach, the mistakes I make. I mean, thank God there's all of you financial bloggers out there that have 800 people reading your blog that are there to help people get through the mistakes that Dave Ramsey makes. Thank God you're there to save the world. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, yeah, I mean, that's how it works, guys. So, the interesting thing about what we teach and the way we teach it with a little sass, admittedly, a lot of sarcasm, is that some personality styles and political persuasions can't stomach it. And so instead of saying something as simple as, I disagree, then I have to personally be vilified by them. And that's part of the routine that happens around here regularly. And it's more than a little bit disgusting, but not because I'm a human being too. It hurts my feelings like it would hurt your feelings. But we're going to keep doing what we do, which is show that 25-year-old how to be a millionaire. And if he follows the stuff we're teaching, he'll be able to be a millionaire, and he'll be able to be outrageously generous. And 100% of the time, you can count on someone not understanding that. You have to make peace with other people thinking you're weird. Now, I tell you to do this a lot of different ways. You know, I say stuff like, if your broke friends are making fun of your financial plan, you're probably right on track. You know? And you can't care what other people think if you're going to get ahead. None of those people are going to pay for your bills in retirement. None of those people are going to send your kid to college. And they've all got an opinion about your plan. Isn't it interesting how people can't mind their own business with their negativity anymore? And I had the unusual benefit, and it has lasted, of going broke when I was her age. I was 26 when I started going broke, and by the time I was 28, I was bankrupt. And having started from nothing, I had $4 million worth of real estate. 26 years old, I made $250,000. 27 years old, I made $6,000. Spent the year losing everything we owned. The 2.5 years there. And the benefit of that, of course, is that everything you thought you knew is challenged. And only the truth, when the fire is that hot, only truth doesn't burn. All the mythology burns up. And one of the things that burned up was and I was really bad, y'all. It's hard to believe listening to me now because I'm so caustic and sarcastic and everything else. But I had this unbelievable need for you. I needed you to think I was okay. I needed you to think I was successful. And it was you at a stoplight who I never met, in the car I was driving. You needed to think I was successful. going through the drive-thru at the hamburger place, you needed to think I was successful. The clothes I wear walking through the mall, you needed to think I was successful. I had a fake Rolex. That's how fake I was. By the way, you can tell the fake ones because they don't have a sweep hand. They have a quartz movement hand. If you ever look down and see a quartz movement in a Rolex, you know it's a fake. I was that fake. And going broke burned all of that. Melted it to nothing. To the point that my need to impress other people was completely gone. Too much so, actually. I actually should care a little bit what you think. But I just don't. I just don't. I just do almost, I don't take a poll on anything. I don't care what you think. Because most of the time you're wrong. Isn't that bad? I've gone the other way too far. But that's a benefit if you want to build wealth, because all these broke people have stupid butt opinions about money, and they will share their opinion.